Watch.
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 Watch. Watch.
You know, this particular question we're about to move into now is one question that holds the center of gravity, all right, of love, relationship, getting married, as far as people in relationship are concerned, all right. So, and the question goes like this: what should a woman bring to the table to show that she is ready for a relationship, and what should a man bring to the table to show he is ready for a relationship? In recent times, it looks as though women don't have anything to do. They just come. And men, they have to be successful. They have to work hard. They have to have a house, have AC running, be able to pay bills. In fact, sometimes you have to be driving a car. So I want us to, let's try and do justice to that particular topic. What should a woman bring to the table for her to be ready for a relationship? You know, relationship translates into marriage. Okay? Yeah. I don't like to attack it to marriage directly, because I believe that if you can't do it right when you are in a relationship, you are as well going to, you know. So let's
as a man.
Yes.
As a man, what 3 things you need to me, basic things you need to. Number 1 is submissive.
No, not from a woman. What do you need to bring to the table?
I mean, for a woman to bring to the table. I'm talking from the aspect of what a woman should bring to the table.
Okay.
A woman should bring submissive.
Submissiveness?
Yes. Number 1. On the table. A woman should be law and abiding person.
Okay.
So, yes, someone that knows our boundaries. You understand?
When you say law abiding, is it law abiding by the laws of the country or the laws of your own house?
In your own, everything that surrounds you. You understand? And you should have the fear of God.
I just even can't wait.
You should have that fear of God is number 1.
I can't wait.
That fear of God is number 1.
Then submissiveness. So submissiveness comes number 2.
Yes.
Then number 3, you must be law abiding.
3.
Yes.
Yeah. That means if you tell her don't ever open that door, she will never open it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
She should not.
A
I'm curious.
man should be a provider.
Okay.
Number 1 is
Only.
That's what makes you a man.
Okay.
Provider. You understand? No matter how little it is, no matter how hardworking it is, because all fingers are not simple. We might not start now to judge the criteria of the kind of man or the level you should be. You understand? And as a woman, before you consider a man to be under a man, you must make sure that the man is a very hardworking person. Even if the future is not bright ahead. You understand? At least you know that he has a prospect. You know that he's hardworking. 2, you know that he's someone that is God-fearing. God-fearing. 2.
Okay.
Someone that has the fear of God in doing things. Someone that cannot raise hand and slap you. Someone that cannot beat you, cannot abuse you. Okay. These are very important as a woman for you to consider towards a man. Then maybe you can consider any other thing that comes by. You understand? But these ones are very important for you to look into as a man.
Mr. Mo,
there are so many other options, but at least I think these are the most important aspects.
When we talked about what the woman should bring to the table in the relationship, some people normally see it as if it is a very big thing that the woman can do. Now, let me take your mind back to the ancient times. You know, our forefathers then were getting married to 10, 15, 20 wives. And I want to tell you that the women they got married to were hardworking. Now, our forefathers had, let me say, 1 hectare of land, 400 plots of land, and all the women there were doing farming.
Yes.
Farming per se is working. And they will farm, get the crops, go to the market, sell, bring money to the family to support the man.
Wait, let me just get something clear. Like in the times of the old, our forefathers married many women. So I thought they married them so they can make more children to take to the farm.
No, children is not what
to help them work in the farm.
That means if you want,
some of them they had almost 30 farms.
I'm almost amazed.
That is why when you
get
a woman today,
my grandfather had
almost
25.
Please, can you marry 25 today?
I mean 25 pieces of land.
Oh, 25 pieces of land.
Yes.
How do you bring
marry many wives?
Marry
many wives.
No, I'm talking about father. Now the reason why we are now sticking to one woman now is because of civilization. 2, because of Christianity. You You understand? Like me now that I'm a Christian. You
But
understand?
if you're not a Christian, you would have done more.
Even in Abraham, how many wives did Abraham have? Moses, how many wives? How many wives did he have?
Okay,
God never judged them because they had
let's take
God
this.
never judged them because they had.
Let's take this
If I don't
uniformly.
say
Let's
this,
take
I'm
this.
not going to forgive my.
We have done justice to what a man should bring, and I think we all quite agree with what Mr. Imo already said earlier. But I really want to know what a woman should bring to the table.
It's very important.
Let me come in there. Let me come in there. You know, sometimes.
Don't forget that. I would like to continue from where you stopped. You earlier said that women should be going to farm.
Yes.
Now, so like what they brought to the table in the time of the old was coming to go to farm.
That's it.
So in the recent times, what should the
everything now
woman
has
bring to the
been
table?
modernized, and they have failed to understand that what happened then has been modernized in this era. So a woman should be working. You know, I am not a fan that the woman should be going out to work maybe 6 or 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. But there are some minor jobs a woman can do that will help the man. No be say man no dey lack money. They lack money, so but the woman need get to support when need be.
That's why she's called a.
Yes, you get one of my guys when they work for Mobi. The guy was sacked last 2 years, and that guy was earning up to 10 million naira every month. So I don't really know what happened, and the guy was sacked. You know that within the space of 2 years, the wife they tell the guy say, "If you no get job, you go come out go knock in friend."
Yeah.
Let me tell you now reality.
That's where they say that.
They tell you, like maybe say one go now, this thing
Is
go
that
knock
now?
the guy
Are
friend.
you now going
But
to
they think
use
pay
that
the man.
now? This
If,
case.
if that woman been the
And-
worker, so at least been the make small money. People don't support the man now.
But the issue is that
But
some
now,
people
if you
still
tell woman
complain.
now, say, find something do.
Why would
It's something like say you the worker and make sure like maybe you don't feel provide. I am not someone that said that a man should not provide.
Yes.
It is the natural duty of a man to provide. But the woman need get something to do. When we say
Very important.
when you get as he be,
Mhm.
you go support your man. She gets.
That's it.
Like me now, if I want to choose partner now, I'll first of all check my ambition. I need a woman that will be compatible with my goals.
Yes.
If I'm a politician, I need choose woman where we say if I know if you go function, I go say, babe, go
You need-
represent me there.
You need women leaders.
Sure you get. Don't be say every time man go they run up and down.
I really
You
like
go die
that.
now.
It has to align with
Yeah, it
should align with
values,
your goals.
Yes.
where you're going
Before you
to.
even choose a partner, that's the first thing that you should be able to consider.
Yes.
So you have where you want. Everybody has where they picture themselves in a couple of years. You have what you want to do now. When somebody comes to you and says, "Okay, I want to be a part of your life," how do you fit into my life goals? How do you
Yes.
fit into
You don't say I'm-
the things that I want
What
to
about a
achieve?
situation where these goals are changing? We live in a society whereby opportunities come every day.
That's where
There are some things that can just come. Because if you ask me, I think just be with someone that is kind of someone that
That's
is
why I
spontaneous.
said- that's why I
Because
said the number
today you
one
plan to be a
aspect.
politician. Tomorrow God moves you somewhere else to that's
you
your
should
reality.
be able to sit me down
be able to
and tell me
communicate.
this
That's
is
adaptation.
There's no how things
That's
turn
why
around
you are a
and people
leader.
don't know.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Why don't I say you are?
That's why I said number one is to have fear of God. Number two is to be submissive. As far as you are a submissive wife, you understand? You always have always
Are
have
you married,
ideas.
Mr.
No. As
How
far
come I
if-
marry
No.
this thing
See,
that
that's why they say choose your prison.
because
As a
You
woman,
know attack
your
your
prison.
Yes.
Wetin you do?
if you know you cannot tolerate this, walk
because
away.
submissive
If you know,
submissiveness
yes, it comes with
is
submissive.
very important.
It's
to
very
you.
important.
I understand that, but
This is what
you have
keeps
to be
marriage.
careful not to come and
Yes,
in the
this
name
is
of
what
which
keeps
you want
marriage.
to say a woman who doesn't have her own.
If your wife is not submissive, the
Purpose.
marriage will
More
scatter.
is
I'm not
Because the Bible says women, you know the
more.
I
biblically,
wish you can.
no.
It's more.
Don't see
understand where I'm
submission.
coming
No,
from.
don't see submission.
I
Don't see
have a problem
submission
being
as a
submissive.
point of
God
slave.
forbid.
It is a space. It is a point of respect and honor
Of
to
course.
your
That
husband.
thing-
It's
that-
even the easiest way
So
to.
one of the things that a woman should bring to the table is submission.
That is what I'm
That's
saying.
submissive.
Without
And
submission, the relationship cannot work.
regardless of
It's
verifying who or what you are submitting to. Because the moment you say yes to this somebody, that means you have decided that
You have
this person
decided
is-
that you
is
this
worthy of
person
my
is
submission.
worthy of my
Naturally
submission.
there, and also that submissiveness.
You can't submit to anybody. You only submit to somebody that you've placed your loyalty.
If a man genuinely loves a woman, the woman submits naturally.
Naturally.
Oh.
If you don't love
That is
your
why-
husband, you
that
cannot
is why-
submit him.
That is why
Yeah.
you
If
see
you
some
don't have
men.
respect for him, you don't have
see some
honor.
men.
Because some
You
men
see
do
some
not-
I don't know why women see
other
this
men.
submissive
And
as a
it is
very
by
big
Nobody
issue.
is seeing it as.
No, a lot of
woman-
women see it as a very big
No
issue.
woman
It's something that
can
they should
really
learn
use
to
the man.
embrace.
It is because of how much the man loves the woman that makes the
Man
man
marry you.
that looks as if the woman is controlling the man.
Yes.
But the woman is not controlling.
Now, so many men don't even put in the work. They just want to be all macho man. They want to bring out the whole.
That's why they say choose your
I am a
place.
man. I am
That's
a
why
man.
they say
I
choose
am a
your
man.
place.
And they forget what actually makes them a man. Nobody is dragging space with you.
No, that's why
Why
they
is
say
not
choose
dragging
your
it
prison.
with
That's why they
you?
say choose your
Dragon.
prison.
They are not dragging it with you.
Yeah,
If you
there's
do
no
your
drag-
part well,
no drag
solution is going to
because, I
come
mean-
naturally.
That's it.
Okay.
It's going to come naturally,
so
and then
that means
for the fact that you have to emphasize or you're not doing the right thing.
You don't submit to somebody you know you cannot respect. You don't submit to somebody you know you
Someone
cannot
can
love.
respect.
Respect comes.
If you know you cannot love this man, you cannot submit to him. You
I
don't
think
have
what
to. You
what
don't need
she's
to
saying,
marry
what
him.
she's saying
You don't need
is,
to go into a relationship.
what
with
she's
him.
saying is just like
There are good men,
those
there are
laws-
bad men. So you have to choose the one you want to go
Just like
into.
those laws in chemistry, all those Charles Boyce law at constant temperature. What she's saying is at constant love, submission is inversely proportional to how you
You
treat the woman.
cannot run away from it.
So
If you
the
say-
moment you
if
keep
you-
on treating her nice, her
She
submission
has
is
no
constant.
choice.
You don't
No.
even have to. You won't
So
ask
is it
for
possible
it.
to
Before-
continue?
before-
Is it
before
possible
before
to
a man even-
continually please a
look,
woman to
For
get
the fact that
submission?
you're even talking about
That's
it,
it.
you are doing everything
Wrong.
wrong.
I think the way the Bible puts it is a law that a woman submit.
Submit.
They didn't say if he.
If there was
They
no
say-
condition attached to it.
No, he said,
man.
no, the Bible says, man.
Love your wife.
Or
It
no,
is
as a,
after
was
that.
it as a condition?
And that is the reason why
It
I.
is conditional.
It is conditional. It's not conditional. It's not conditional. It's not conditional.
Okay,
You have to
why not
love
be
your
submissive
wife.
to everybody on the streets.
You cannot love every woman.
That the
See,
submission came.
you cannot
Yes,
love
it's
every
that person
woman.
that
You cannot
shows
love every
me.
woman.
Men
You
just
have to
pick
love
that
only your
submissive.
wife.
I feel
So-
submissiveness
so-
is conditional.
So, so
I'm coming. The Bible says, man, love your wife. In turn,
Woman,
wife, honor
Honor
your
your
husband.
husband. That's submission. Honor is submission.
Understand?
so that means at the
I don't know.
point.
Okay, let me remove that. Let me
Listen,
remove that
listen,
word
listen,
submission
listen,
because
listen,
this is a
wait,
problem
wait,
that
wait. So
women
at the
see like
point,
this.
you know that
No, it's not a
the
problem.
issue of love, all right, and submissiveness is subjective to a good
Trade by
extent.
barter. Trade by barter.
It's subjective.
That is
What I
it.
mean subjective is that
That puts
to
condition.
the extent that you think you love someone is different to the extent they feel loved by you.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
maybe you are trying your best at a particular
Well,
time,
that's
and
where
this
love
woman.
languages come in. Everybody has their love language.
Yeah.
The way I feel loved is not the same way you feel loved.
Mhm.
So you have to understand your partner and what works for them.
Mm.
That's why
Now,
I keep on
I
saying
know
this.
you're my partner. I know what to do that makes you feel loved. If you're doing the way you feel loved to me, and that's not what makes me feel loved, your point what
You
I
waste-
feel
I'm
loved.
telling you.
You're
Alright,
literally
alright,
pouring
That's the
alright.
reason
I
why
think-
you,
I think we have-
you don't need to go into
I
that
think we have
place that
poked
you
this
feel like
particular
you're not
question enough. We have poked this question enough.
loved. You don't need to
and
go there.
We at this point, from where we
That
started,
one to,
what a
You
woman
don't need
should
to
bring.
go there.
What
If
a-
you